How's it going, guys? Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. And this will be the last video in this series featuring 10 famous YouTubers and 10 of my friends, smaller YouTubers for the most part. We had a pretty good response to the first video and the second video, so this is the third video, but like I said, this is the last one. And like the previous ones, we're going to start with the famous YouTubers. The first one is going to be Jenny's Garage, and that's a cool YouTube channel. The guy, I think he's based out of California. He's somewhere out west, but what he does is he will, if you got a broken down dirt bike or a quad or something like that, you call him up. He'll come over to your house and fix it for you. And then sometimes he'll make you an offer on it and buy it. Or if you got a bunch of broke down stuff, he'll come buy it all, take it home and fix it. I've been watching him for a few years. He goes through spurts where he doesn't post for a while, and then he goes through spurts where he posts a lot. Currently, we're in one of those a lot sections. So he got about 347,000 subscribers. I believe his wife is his camera girl. That's how he refers to it, as camera girl. But if you like tinkering and fixing old stuff, bringing stuff back to life, go check out Jenny's Garage. The next one, I've been watching this one for a few years now, probably since COVID started. But it's going to be Ghost Town Living. Brett, whatever his name is. He bought the Sierra Gordo mine above Death Valley a bunch of years ago. So he bought this ghost town, at the beginning of COVID, and has been rebuilding it and restoring it ever since. He did have a pretty major structure fire up there at one point, and it burned down like the most historic building up there. But old Heavy D, another YouTube channel that I watch, he kind of helped them out, and they had an amazing concrete pour up there. Just getting the concrete up the top of the hill was an amazing feat. So if you want to see some pretty major engineering marvels, you go check out what they did up there at Sierra Gorda on Brent's channel, Ghost Town Living. Right now, he's got like 1.8 million subscribers. The next one is going to be the Urban Hillbilly. They're awesome. They're drag racers. They document lots of, usually it's all track-based, back of the track, no prep kind of streetcar stuff, not a whole lot of race cars. They're all street cars, and street cars is in quotation too. But I've been watching them for a while. They run a lot of 8th mile stuff. So if you're into drag racing, street cars especially, but not the outlaw stuff. I mean, they're doing it in sanctioned racetracks. You want to check out Urban Hillbilly. They got 444,000 subscribers right now. Another famous channel that I've been watching for a really long time, actually. It's another population-based channel. It's called The World According to Briggs. I believe he's based out of Portland, Oregon, but from what I hear, he's trying to get the heck out of there. And he just talks about population statistics, safe places, crime-ridden places, best places for opportunity, worst places. Like, if there's a category, he's got a video on it. Right now, Briggs has got like 1.3 million subscribers. He puts a couple videos out a week, and that's a pretty consistent thing. He's been doing that for a few years. So if you're looking for some population-based United States and territories demographics, check out The World According to Briggs. The next one, Jeff, over at the Trek Planner. I don't know where this channel came from. He just kind of came out of nowhere a few months ago. But he kind of scours Google to find oddities on out in the Southwest. Usually he finds like old ruins from back in the native days at some amazing places that you still can't figure out how the heck they even got there. He doesn't really disturb anything, but what he'll do is he'll find it on the Google Maps. Then he'll go out there to a parking lot, take his drone if he can, and fly his drone out to the area to investigate it. And if it looks good, then he will hike out to it and document it. He doesn't give you his exact locations, which I think is cool because people will probably go screw the sites up if he does. But yeah, if you're looking for a pretty cool channel, he's a way chill guy, very, very grateful channel. Check out Jeff at the Trek Planner. He's at about 350,000 subscribers right now. Another channel that I like to watch where people travel around and just look at specific areas and go over demographics and crime reports and all different kinds of stuff is Peter Santinello. I'm sure a lot of people watch him because he's got about 4 million subscribers. But he makes a really good videos. He travels all over the world and shows you the good and the bad and the ugly. I think his wife edits all of his videos, so he keeps that in the family. But he's been doing it for a real long time, very long time, and does some very in-depth reporting. He goes into some places that I don't think you can catch me, at least not right now. But yeah, if you're looking for another good channel like that, you want to check out Peter Santinello. Oh, the next one. This is a great one. I just found this guy not that long ago. Matt Spears. He's a motorcycle guy. And the videos I saw of him was he had taken like a 3rd generation Goldwing and was ripping around in Moab with it. He had put dune tires on it. I think he and his girlfriend tried to take, or they did take a Honda Goldwing down the Transamerica Trail, that's insane. And he jumps it and takes it to the sand dunes and all kinds of stuff. But that's just one of the motorcycle adventures he does. I also saw him take like the cheapest motorcycle Amazon sells, and he rode it across Alaska. So I think he's a motocross guy. Maybe he was a flat tracker, but I'm pretty sure he was a motocross guy. But yeah, Matt Spears, he got like 281,000 subscribers. So you probably will like him. Go check him out. Next one, I'm sure a lot of people watch this guy because, I mean, you got it. He's funny as hell. Plus, he's a fellow ginger. My boy Ginger Billy. He makes, well, if you've ever seen Ginger Billy, then you know you're probably laughing right now, thinking about something he's done. But Ginger Billy just makes funny videos and spoof videos, and it's like not the kind of place you go to take anything seriously. Like if you want to take videos seriously, go anywhere but Ginger Billy. If you want to laugh your ass off, go watch Ginger Billy. Ginger Billy's sitting at about 2 million subscribers right now. I'm sure he's adding subscribers every day because he is a funny dude, man. Real funny. The next one is a fabrication channel that I just started watching not that long ago. Puddin's Fab Shop. He builds cool stuff. Like I just watched him build like a steak body, a flatbed truck from like the 60s he restored. And then I think he put a Cummins swap in it, and it's got a tilt bed on it, and it rides on air. And it's a really good, but he just fabs all kinds of stuff. He's a heck of a welder, and he makes a lot of good jokes. So if you're into fabrication and humor, maybe learning a couple things here and seeing some stuff you're not used to seeing, check out Puddin's Fab Shop. And then finally, the last famous channel, another one that I just started watching, and he's right here in Arizona. He's only a couple, maybe 60 miles north of here. Fridays with Frank, with Deputy Frank Sloop. He's out on patrol pulling people over for speeding and breaking the laws up in Pinal County. And, sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I'll just turn him on and watch somebody who's having a worse day because I couldn't do his job. He deals with some of the dumbest people I've ever seen on the internet. And he does it with a smile, and he doesn't lose his cool. I couldn't do that. I would definitely lose my cool trying to do what Frank does. But yeah, if you guys want to see something good, check out Fridays with Frank. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, so there was 10 minutes. I tried to knock them all into 10 minutes because we got 10 more to do. And this is probably what everybody wants to see. This is the last one of these lists that I'm going to do. So if I'm friends with you and I didn't get to you, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just the luck of the draw. Honest to God. If you want to get back at me, make one of these videos and don't put me in it. I don't know. First one, right up the street, not far at all. Just met him out at Ironwood this year. And he's a member of the channel, so you could be one too. Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona. He does a lot of lives. I think he does his lives on a Monday morning around 9 or 10 a.m. Don't hold me to that if I'm wrong. But the majority of his channels is going live. He did some really good tours with everybody out at Ironwood this year. He's got a really dope Jeep. And he's just a way chill guy, a real nice guy. So if you're looking for a new channel and you want to hear more about the Sonoran Desert and what it has to offer, check out my friend Steve at Desert Adventures in Arizona. Right now he's sitting at about 6,000 subscribers, but he could definitely use some more. Next one, and this is a channel I just started watching, but he's been a subscriber to my channel for a while, and I've been friends with him for a minute. It's going to be Sebastian's Life 91. And he's out in California. Sebastian likes to lift 40 Econoline vans. In fact, he's done it to quite a few. He's got a 40 Econoline van that he's lifted, and he's starting to kind of have some meetups for lifted vans and other kind of van life people. Travels with his dog, and he's got a cool build. So he's only got 910 subscribers. So if you're a 40 Econoline person, you should go check him out. And if you like lifting vans, you definitely should go check him out. Sebastian's Life 91. Go check him out. And then the next one, and I'm looking forward to meeting this person. I haven't met them yet, but we've been interacting on back and forth in the comments section for a little while, is Crystal, the Wonky Compass Adventures, or Van Life Gone Wonky. I'm not sure which one it is right now, but it's one of those two. And she cruises around. She's got a van. She drives around with a little dog, La Gringa, and they just show you how to live on the cheap side of the sun. She's very frugal, and she shows you how to be frugal like her. And she just likes to make jokes. I mean, she's funny. She smiles a lot and laughs a lot. Like I said, I'm looking forward to meeting her in person. But if you're looking for a new channel that you might not have heard of, check out the Wonky Compass Adventure, Crystal and La Gringa. They're sitting at about 1,400 subscribers right now. Next one, y'all know this guy. I got the pleasure of meeting him last year and got a chance to camp with him a little bit. My boy, Matty Van Halen. And he's traveling around in the Matty wagon, which is, I think it's either a Vandura or a Chevy Express 2500. He's a heck of a guitar player, puts videos out very consistently, shows you where he's at, shows you the ins and outs of van life, the ups and downs, shows you what it's like to cross over into Mexico. And he travels pretty much from Georgia to Oregon. I don't see him much in the Midwest and North in the New England states, but I see him as far east as Georgia and all the way out to California. So if you don't know Matty Van Halen, you should, because, I mean, he's been doing this for a long time. He's one of the reasons that I started doing this. Yeah, you got to check out Matty Van Halen. He's awesome. He got about 33,000 subscribers right now. And next one. So this guy isn't really a nomad. This guy is a homesteader, the Idaho Hillbilly. And he's a homesteader up in Idaho. He and his wife hanging out on the homestead, and they're just showing you how to homestead. He's not going to candy coat the stuff. He's going to tell you the real way it is. And if you're thinking about becoming a homesteader or something like that, you definitely want to check out the Idaho Hillbilly, especially if you're going to Idaho, because he tells you the throwdown. He lets you know what's going on in Idaho and how to make it up there. So yeah, Idaho Hillbilly, he's sitting at about 37,000 subscribers right now. And then next on the list is a new YouTube channel. He's only got 500 subscribers, but he puts out a lot of funny videos, a lot of shorts. Most of his stuff is funny shorts, but he also puts out some equestrian videos, and I like horses. So I like watching his channel, but he does definitely put out some funny shorts. John Hoffner, you want to check him out. He's based out of Pennsylvania. He's got a horse and a pony on his channel and a squirrel on his channel, and there's not a whole lot of format to it. Stop over and subscribe to him, because you never know what he's going to do next. John Hoffner, 500 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him 500 more. And then the next one, let's see. Oh, yeah, it's going to be my buddy over at Vanlife Adjustments. I forget his name, and I couldn't find his name on the YouTube channel, but I met him out at Ironwood last year. He's a funny guy, man. And his channel, basically what he does is he shows you gig work. So if you're like a van lifer or a nomad, he shows you gig work, whether, he insurance adjusts, and he sets up concerts, and I mean, he just does a lot of gig work. I'm not even going to go into all the different things he does, because there's a lot of them. And at the same time, he's still building his van and showing you the ins and out of the way he does things. So if you're looking for a little bit of an off the beaten path kind of a channel, check out Vanlife Adjustments. He's only got like 408 subscribers. He should definitely have more than that. So go check him out. And then the next one is going to be a Fantasy Adventures. And I just started watching her this year. We got recommended to each other because of the whole Alaska thing. I think she's on her way back from Alaska now, or her videos from coming back from Alaska are coming out now. She's based out of Pennsylvania. She does it solo. But she's a good YouTuber. She's just starting out. And she's only got 850 subscribers or something like that. So go check her out. And yeah, I haven't been watching her that long. I've only been watching her for the Alaska trip. And I know she was in Quartzsite last year, but I don't think she'll be there this year. Never know. But if she is, maybe I'll get a chance to meet her. Fantasy Adventure. Next one. A lot of you probably know this woman or have heard of this woman, especially if you're a Quartzsite people, because it's Lori's Way. Lori is pretty cool. I was lucky enough. G from RVing and G channel introduced me to her last year over at her camp. Her camp, I think, is called the Free Camp or something like that. But there's a big pile of free stuff out there. So it's like, if you got something you don't need, take it over there and drop it off. Maybe somebody could use it. And if there's something there that you could use, you stop by her camp and grab it because it's the free pile. And that's, everything from shampoo to food to furniture and anything else you can think of, you might find there. I even think there was a couple of bottles of vodka there one time when I went by. So, you know what I'm saying? If they would have had some weed there or something, I probably would have grabbed it. But yeah, Lori's Way, she's got, like 7,000 subscribers. She does potluck meals for holidays and stuff like that. If you're a nomad out in Quartzsite, the chances are you've heard of Lori's Way. And if you haven't, you should run over and check it out because she's a good person doing good things. And finally, and this is the last one on the list, and this is the last person I'm going to do on these lists. I'm not making any more lists after this. But this guy is my buddy Chris, and Chris is at Pine Top Jackson 2. And I met Chris in my old YouTube days when we both used to do guitar channels, when I had Pickin' and Flippin', and he had Pine Top Jackson 1. We met and we did some videos together, and he's just a nice guy, way cool dude. He has since left Washington State, is now based in Detroit, Michigan, and has stopped really doing the guitar videos, started a new channel called Pine Top Jackson 2. And what he does is him and his buddies go out and explore abandoned buildings. I mean, where's a better spot to do that than Detroit, Michigan? And his channel has really grown because of it. So if you are into the abandoned kind of stuff, you're going through old historical buildings and finding stuff. I mean, he from the Packard plant to banks to all kinds of stuff. I don't think he has permission to go everywhere he goes. He might, but he might not. So if you're looking for kind of a badass, he's got that covered too. My boy Chris at Pine Top Jackson 2, he got about 8,000 subscribers. You should definitely have some more than that. All right, everybody. I want to thank you very much for watching these videos, this third in this series of my favorite YouTubers and my YouTube friends. If I didn't mention your name, I'm sorry. I had 30 slots and I filled it with 30 people. If you think I did it personally or something like that, just make a video and don't put me in it. That would be the best way to get back at me. But truthfully, there was no malice and malicious intent or anything like that. My van's broke down. I got to make some content. And I basically stole an idea from Travels with Dottie. And don't forget to check out Rob at Travels with Dottie because he's the guy whose idea this was. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for this one and this series. No more, no mas. But we will see you on the next video. Keep on vanning.